of that farm. And every day for weeks, he would take Gertie and her one hoof, and he would touch those jars of water. While they were telling Janie and I this story, Linda offered us what she called some red or white locally acquired wine. So, let me get to my last page. Now, folks, I've got something to tell you. I went for a walk in that backyard, that created order, that wonderful 350-acre farm last year, and you can bid on it tonight over there. It's a wonderful place, and Woody and Linda are great hosts. We had a great time. But after they told me this story, I was so curious about Gertie, because Gertie was nowhere around right then. So I went looking for Gertie, you know. But Gertie had left. She knew that Andy needed to grow up, you know, and needed to strike out on, you know, independently. So Gertie just had kind of left. But was evidently out there in those woods, kind of keeping an eye on Andy all these years. So I went searching for Gertie. And I finally found her. She was hidden under some trees, just so that she could see the house and little Andy. And I took her back to the house, and I started working on her. Linda and Woody thought I had just found a stick. But I had not just found a stick. I had found Gertie. I found Gertie. Janie, would you hand me Gertie? I found Gertie. This is the little horse. This is Gertie the horse. I had to re-hoover, see? And I had to clean the years of grit and grime off of her. But the little bridle was still in great shape. So this is Andy's own little Gertie that she rode around on when she was 5 years old. Now I'm sure she must be like totally astonished to see Gertie here after all of these years. And if we called her up here, she would just be too overwhelmed with emotion to speak, right? Certainly. And even though we would be incredibly excited, I'm sure we all would, to see Andy ride little Gertie once again around the room, wouldn't we love to see that? But Andy is just this kind of person. What she would like is for one of you to take Gertie home with you. And you can have this Gertie the Wonder Horse all your very own. And so you can bid on it just so it may be just a little bit marketable. So that's my story. But before I finish, I'm required by law. Sir, pick up your microphone. Oh, sorry. I am required by law to say that past performance does not guarantee future yield.
Thank you so much. Oh my goodness gracious, what a story. I can't help but picture Jessie from Toy Story. Like, right? That would be a great Halloween costume for Andy, you know, in the future. She dressed like Jessie from Toy Story and like rode Gertie around. Well, in a magic of curation, which was unintentional, the next performer was supposed to be Woody Woodworth reading his poetry. But Woody has had a very unfortunate incident of his appendix decided it was time to be outside of his body this week. And his special request to perform in his stead is Andy. So Andy has to follow that act. So welcome to the stage, Andy.
Here we go. Hi, friends. So I am reading poetry that my dad wrote. So my dad, I'm going to try not to make this too long. First, Rex, thank you. Thank you for that lovely story and experience. This friend of mine, Andy Irwin, who is a storyteller, people sometimes come up to Andy and say, "Was that story true?" And Andy will almost always say, "Did you like it?" Then it's true. There we go. So I want to read you some poetry from my dad. So my dad was a librarian for many years. He was a medical librarian. And he worked at branches of the Emory Library System and did medical library things. He's been a different kind of librarian over the years, but that's where he ended his career before he retired. And then he retired to our family farm, where my parents and several of my aunts, an aunt and an uncle live there now. And it is about an hour east of Atlanta. You can bid on a stay at the farm if you want, or we've taken to having our board retreats there for the church the last couple years. So that's the other way you can go hang out at the farm, is join the board. But I want to read you 3 poems from my dad. And they are roughly in chronological order of their writing by my dad. So you can see some of the development of his writing. It is interesting to me, and then I'll actually read the poems, that me and my 2 siblings, we follow after our parents in different ways, but in one way, my dad is a wordsmith, right? He does magic things with words. I can't necessarily guarantee that all of the things in here are magic with words, but over time, if you hang out with my dad enough, you tend to experience that, at least here and there. It's kind of a surprise sometimes, but that is one of his magic powers, is words. So this first poem is called Go to Many Marriages, and it's a kind of lovely little poem from 2015. And if you know my mom, then you know some of the characters involved here. Come with me to marriages, weddings, what I mean. And with me as the vows are said, say them soft and clean. Go with me to ceremonies where the vowers stand, and look to me and say them then while I squeeze your hand. Be my partner, wedding guest, be my old true love. Say with me our vows again, fit us hand in glove. Go with me to wedding days, stand with me apart, and as the ancient words are said, say them to my heart. They were married something like 50 years in 2021, I think, was when they were married. 50 years. I could be wrong about that, but they've been married for quite some time. Here's a second one called Halfway to Macon. So did we mention that this is a farm that they live on? Okay. And for a while, my parents decided to have cows at the farm. And the way that they decided to have cows was that they would acquire young cows, technically bulls. There's words for this that I don't know all the words, but these are young bulls that have been helped to not be as problematic as sometimes they are. And then they would grow them, and then over time they would get bigger, and then they would harvest them. Okay, so they did this in a cycle. But my dad is a librarian. He's not a cowboy. Okay, so let's listen to what happened one time. This is called Halfway to Macon. The morning was shining and lovely to see, but I found myself held up in bad company, with wires and gates that closed in on me and worried me so that it caused me to flee. And grown up in shade and so loving the wood, I took off a runnin' as far as I could till I came to some train tracks, and that's where I stood while deciding which way had the best likelihood. Liking the way that the sun shone the best, I headed to Macon Town, south by southwest, and enjoying myself as my freedom was rest, I mooed to the sky as I went on my quest. Unknowing I was that myself had been spied as I trotted along with the tracks as my guide, and almost to Shadydale, picking up stride, I was met by some capture men waiting beside. And wanting not then to submit to be seized, I turned back around and northeasterly breezed, and through the dark underbrush twisted and tweezed, till returned to the place where I'd been so displeased. And seeing it now as through much different eyes, for the hurries and dangers seemed less like a prize, I thought that more ventures were daft and unwise, and sat down to rest where the fern blossom lies. You can tell my dad was perhaps influenced by Dr. Theodore Geisel, aka Dr. Seuss. Okay, this last one is less Seussy. Okay, this one is from 2024, so skip ahead in the development of the poetry of Carl Woodworth. This is called The New Jerusalem. You can take nothing with you. You will have to build using the stones that are there. Slightly yellowed and soft to the touch, they, along with all that has been built before, form a background scene of lovely muted stone that adds to the calming beauty of the city. Taking nothing, that was surprisingly easy. You can do without your stash of Halloween candy, your walled-off portion of the sandbox. Things like wealth don't matter. Most everyone is recognizable, and loving kindness clothes your being. You had to abandon the cherished talismans of your ancestors, but now you see them whenever you want. Hear their stories and tell them yours. Share regrets and heartaches and lessons learned, and smile at the little things, familiar tics and expressions and ways of saying. At first, you don't want any troubling memories, but you know that that is where the lessons are. You try avoiding certain personalities, but old enemies are so like old friends, and you find yourself seeking them out to explain and receive explanation. And it's not just the faces you know. There are plenty of beings new to you, some to greet and be nice to, others who see straight into your soul, and you can see straight into theirs. And there are all these new ways of embracing. After some time, the nature of the weathered stone you are using begins to change, and you realize that you are making something beyond form. Still a city, but the blocks now seem to be made of grace, peace, forgiveness, and love. Grace, peace, forgiveness, love, each a softly glowing brick. You come to know these and try to use them as they were meant, studying, discovering where they should go. In this way, you help to craft a new city. Through all the explaining and amends, the forgiveness and humility, the fond memories, the loved ones, the embracing, peace upon love, grace upon forgiveness, building the New Jerusalem. Thank you.
That was amazing. Amazing. Did you guys see that movie, the Project Hail Mary, where the little guy, the little alien guy, he says, amazing. I loved it so much. Okay, so this is going to be our final act for this Act 1. And we're so excited because this is one of the incredible things that happens around the neighborhood all week long. This is the Kindred Coalition, spelled QQ. And so come on up, you guys can get ready while I'm talking about it. So Nick Petty is their fearless leader. He's not with us tonight, but these folks rehearse during the week. They had their concert recently, and we're so excited to have them. And when they're finished, we are going to have an intermission. So now you've gotten a little teaser taste of all the other things that are happening in that auction out there. You've already been out there. You've been tooling around, thinking about it. Now you're going to encourage yourself to go and bid on some more walking sticks and some stays at a farm after we hear this incredible band, choir, the Kindred Coalition.
Thank you to the neighborhood church.
Thank you so much.
Wait, does this work? Whoa. Okay. Thank you so much to Neighborhood Church, who's been supporting our community-run, completely DIY choir collective project. I hope that you all are enjoying the show, and that if you have money you can give, it helps support everyone here. So thank you so much.
Oh my goodness, and what a great song that so represents not just your choir and the work that you do, but all the work that happens here at Neighborhood, right? Like that song was just like, oh, so on brand for us. So, all right, y'all, we're gonna take about 15 minutes, a soft 15, and you're gonna go get some more Grace Lord Delicious Spice, save some curry hummus for me, and you're gonna go bid, big bids. We wanna take it, so, I can't believe I forgot the most important thing. We have a match tonight. Not a match like we light a candle, but a dollar match for our fundraiser. $5,000. So if we can raise $5,000 tonight, it will be matched dollar for dollar by a donor. So we're trying to get to $10,000 tonight. So go out there. Big money, big money. We're gonna put down some dollar bills on trips, on coaching, on fudge. All right, y'all have fun. We'll see you back here in a few minutes, okay?
Sway in place to a slow disco. light shine. Let your little light shine. Shine on Vegas and Wall Street. Place your bets. Shine on all the fishermen with nothing in their nets. Shine on rising oceans and evaporating seas. Shine on our Frankenstein technologies. Shine on science with its tunnel vision. Tunnel vision. Shine on fertile farmlands buried under subdivisions. Oh, let your little light shine. Oh, let your little light shine. Shine on the dazzling darkness that restores us in deep sleep. Shine on what we throw away and what we keep. Shine on Reverend Pearson, who threw away the vain old God and kept Dickens and Rembrandt and Beethoven and fresh plowed sod. Shine on good earth, good air, good water, and a safe place for kids to play. Shine on bombs exploding half a mile away. Oh, let your little light shine. Let your little light shine. Shine, shine. Shine on worldwide traffic jams, honking day and night. Shine on another asshole passing on the right. Shine on all the red light runners busy talking on their cell phones. Shine on the Catholic Church and the prisons that it owns. Shine on all the churches they all love less and less. Shine on a hopeful girl in a dreamy dress. Oh, let your little light shine. Shine, shine, shine. Let your little light shine. Shine on good humor license to kill. Shine on dying soldiers in patriotic pain. Shine on mass destruction in some God's name. Shine on the pioneers, those seekers of mental health, craving simplicity. They traveled inward, past themselves, let their little lights shine. May all their little lights shine.
like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. Find light in the beautiful sea. I chose to be happy. You and I, we're like diamonds in the sky. You're a shooting star, I see, a vision of ecstasy. When you hold me, I'm alive. We're like diamonds in the sky. I knew that we'd become one right away. Oh, right away. At first sight, I felt the energy of sun rays. I saw the life inside. So shine bright tonight. You and I, we're beautiful like diamonds in the sky. I too, I'm so alive. We're beautiful like diamonds in the sky. Shine bright like a diamond.
We're going to do it.
So you stretched out in room 1009 with a smile on your face and a tear in your eye. Oh, couldn't seem to get a line on you, my sweet honey love. Overdoing, jangling down the street, making felt your right every woman that you meet. Could I say, get high on you, sweet honey. Need a good love, shine a light on you. Be careful with song, your favorite tune. Need a good love, shine a light on you. Whoa, like the evening sun. When you're drunk in the Alabama with your clothes on, and your late night friend to leave you in the cold gray dawn. Whoa, just ain't too many flies on you. I just can't brush 'em off. Angels beating all their wings.
Okay, everybody, welcome back to Act 2 of Shine On. Did you have a lovely intermission? Did you bid on lots of things? Yes, yes. What are you trying to get?
I put a bid on the Jackson Hole thing.
Oh, yes.
I don't know.
Somebody needs a vacay. Anybody else trying to bid against their neighbor on anything they just really need to get? I personally have coaching services in there, just so you know, my other alter ego that looks just like me. I'm very excited about Act 2. Oh my goodness, what is happening back here? What?
Who wants to share wine with me? Who wants to have 5 different purses? There's a giant plate of that fudge. You could bid on this though and fight Whitney for it. And then you can share with me. Maggie, is that world famous? It is world famous. And the samples that are out there are already cleared out. So if you want some all for yourself, you better everyone that you can keep bidding as the second act is going. So.
And we will keep texting you to keep bidding.
Keep bidding.
Yes.
Keep bidding.
Big money, baby. Bid fast. Bid now.
All right, thank you very much. So, opening up our second act, we have this amazing band, the Serpents of Rehoboam.
Run in circles in my mind. I'm always breaking all the time. Come and save this heart of mine. Teach me how to believe when I'm falling to pieces. Help me to win this fight. 'Cause there's angels coming at me all over the place, and the devil shouting at me, nothing ever will change. But I know a higher power, I know you're on my side. So I look up to the heavens, oh God, you keep me alive. You keep me alive. Yes, God, you keep me alive. You keep me alive. It's not a thing the night can do to stop your light from breaking through. So I'll keep my eyes on you. 'Cause there's arrows coming at me all over the place, and the devil shouting at me, nothing ever will change. But I know a higher power, I know you're on my side. So I look up to the heavens, oh God, you keep me alive. You keep me alive. Yes, God, you keep me alive. You keep me alive. Yeah, you keep me alive. You're my refuge, you're my home. You're the reason I have hope. 'Cause there's arrows coming at me all over the place, and the devil shouting at me, nothing ever will change. But I know a higher power, I know you're on my side. So I look up to the heavens, oh God, you keep me alive. You keep me alive. Yes, God, you keep me alive. You keep me alive. Oh yeah, you keep me alive. Lord, I can't find you right now, and everything is crashing down. I'm losing faith and falling into my doubts. How long will I have to fight just for me to stay alive? I know you're there, God, please just meet me here tonight. My God, I'm tired of trying to be okay. I've prayed all the prayers I've had to pray. Please don't leave me lonely. My God, I need you to hold me. My God, I'm losing all the hope I've got. I'm far beyond the point of being lost. I've tried, but I can't let go. 'Cause God, you catch me when I fall. 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 There's hardly air in my lungs with all the damage that's been done. Lord, please sustain me now. I know you are enough. My God, I'm tired of trying to be okay. I've prayed all the prayers I've had to pray. Please don't leave me lonely. My God, I need you to hold me. My God, I'm losing all the hope I've got. I'm far beyond the point of being lost. I've tried, but I can't let go. 'Cause God, you catch me when I fall. 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 Lord, please help me now. My soul is crying out. My God, I'm tired of trying to be okay. I've prayed all the prayers I've had to pray. Please don't leave me lonely. My God, I need you to hold me. My God, I'm losing all the hope I've got. I'm far beyond the point of being lost. I've tried, but I can't let go. 'Cause God, you catch me when I fall. 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 Thank you.
Gosh, weren't they so dreamy? I'm swooning right now. Oh, so good, so good. Okay, so our next act is very fun performance that you're doing like all the things tonight, right? Might see you again. Our next act is going to take us back to old school days, tell us a little bit about how things used to be. So welcome to the stage, Janie and Lynn.
And Lynn, I need your help. Lynn Peak.
Right here.
The young people say that we are old enough to start writing our life stories, you know, that StoryCorps kind of thing. Turned 70, maybe I can do a little reflection, but I need some help. My mom did great on her memoirs, but she was an English teacher, and I am not.
I don't want to be that old, but I guess we do have a lot of things to remember.
Yep, I think we can do it, but where to start? You know, besides being church friends, we worked together in the early 2000s.
Yes,
Maybe
we
that's
did.
a good place to start. We'll just go a little bit back in the past. I started at Medlock Elementary School in North Decatur there. I was hired on in 1997 for that extra Title I position. And I told that principal when she called me that summer, I was switching careers. I said I would teach anything if I can walk 3 blocks to work. And so that worked out very well for me to go to the neighborhood school where my kids had gone. When did you come?
I came in the fall of 2003. I transferred from another school in DeKalb County. There were 2 special ed teachers at Medlock that I thought I could learn a lot from, so that's where I wanted to go. And I got to teach across the hall from Dale Miller.
Oh, Dale Miller. The original, we called her Mrs. Rogers. It was always a beautiful day in the neighborhood in Dale's class. Both my kids had her. She truly loved each child. She was incredible. And she's still a lifelong friend of ours and a fellow
Absolutely.
Methodist. Yeah. And, oh man, those great
So
role
many
models.
people.
And think about Marcia Christopher, the first grade teacher, along with Rosalind Ward. Marcia was incredible.
Marcia Christopher had been at Medlock Elementary, I think, all her life. She went to elementary school there. She student taught there. She taught there all of her career. If ever I had a problem in understanding a child and what they were doing, I could go to Miss Christopher and she could take me back 3 generations. And when I left the conversation, I understood what was going on.
Well, she was so dedicated. She opened the building at 6:15 each morning. The custodian didn't even have to drive in that early because Marcia was there. And you know how kids always think that teachers live at the school. Well, maybe she really did live at the school.
She did.
And the gym was named after her, the Marcia Christopher building. Oh, well, I was a second career teacher, so I needed all these role models. But let's think. Let's start with some precious, treasured moments with students. How about that? Let's get a few of them down. I'm thinking about little Tanika at her second grade desk. She was crying because her grandfather had died. And 2 little boys from the class came over and patted her. And one said, "It'll be okay." And the other one said, "I hear heaven is a beautiful, wonderful place. I'd go there myself, but I'm a little bit too busy." It was 3 kids from vastly different faith and community traditions, just loving on each other. That's how Medlock was, a big
That was
family.
Medlock.
Everyone knew everyone else.
A day that I remember is one in late January when you know we've all been stuck in the building forever. And one day at lunch, one little boy could not stay in his seat. He could not sit down. And finally, I lost it, and I said, "John, sit down." And little Angelina looked up at me and said, "Mrs. Peak, Dr. King would not like the way you are speaking."
Well, that happened to all of us. You should have seen me with when I had 28 kids all in one place. I lost it a few times too. But speaking of Dr. King, that reminds me of the days when our media specialist planned all our Black History programs. She was able to have the connections to bring Dr. King's sister, Christina King Ferris, to the school.
Before my time.
She gave a speech, before your time. She gave a speech and then walked out among the children talking to them. And I just thought, what a great thing for those kids to have that living history here in Atlanta. And our Black History Quiz Bowl tradition. I feel like we learned so much that we didn't have in our history books back in the early 60s. And we learned about Dr. Charles Drew. He's got a school named for him over in East Lake, and our grandkids go there. He was the blood transfusion expert doctor, and Garrett Morgan. And remember about Henry Flipper? That was the winning Quiz Bowl question one year.
I don't know about Henry Flipper.
Well, you need to look him up. He's from Thomasville, Georgia. And you need to look him up. Okay, I'll tell you. He was the first Black graduate, I think, of West Point. So one we hadn't heard of before. And how about the International Day programs?
Oh, my goodness. Wow. International Days at Medlock.
We were United Nations over there. Families brought their cultural traditions to school, food, dance. Oh, those days or those programs were really good.
Oh, and I remember in March when we celebrated Dr. Seuss's birthday, and we would feed the pre-K kids green eggs and ham. And those Muslim mommies were in that room to be sure it was turkey ham that we were serving, which it was.
And the cafeteria workers had to know each day what was in the food so they could assure them they were all beef hot dogs, not pork. And we were sensitive to the older kids in 5th grade got to do the fasting during Ramadan, and they had alternate activities in the library, I remember. And on some of those international days, we were supposed to wear some costumes, and I would wear my Scottish kilt, reflective of part of my heritage. And but one year I wore a Punjabi dress that one of the families had given me. And it was so cute to see the little pre-K and kindergartners run up and say, "Are you from India?" Their eyes would just be sparkling. And we always got to sing that old Ruth Pelham folk song. We're all a family under one sky. We're a family under one sky.
And in pre-K, we sang, "The world is a rainbow with many kinds of people." But you know, Janie, it wasn't always rainbows and roses.
Well, there are some crazy times. There's always some crazy times around schools.
Ooh,
We've got a lot of those to record here. What you got?
I remember a day when our pre-K class was supposed to go on a field trip to Fernbank, and one of my little neurodivergent children was totally out of control. There was no way I could take him out of the school. It was not safe. So a plan was made, and everybody else lined up and walked to the bus, and he and I were left in the room. And I think that kind of shocked him into some degree of control. And I didn't want to punish the child. He hadn't done anything wrong. It wasn't his fault he hadn't learned to control himself. So I said, "Okay, what would you like to do? We will play anywhere in this room you want to." And he wanted to paint. And so I got out the painting supplies and got ready to take dictation, which we did when children were drawing. And this is what I got. This you ugly head, you got big ears. I still think I have fangs, and I have no idea what is here. If it is blood, if it is screaming, there's no telling. But this is one of my prized possessions because it was the one and only time this child expressed himself in any way other than physical, and it is precious.
Oh, wow. And you still have it.
I will always have it.
Oh, neat. Well, yeah, there were some strong emotions in a lot of situations, and it wasn't always children's emotions, strong adult emotions, too. I'm thinking of the day we accidentally sold Coach's beloved pith helmet that he wore at all his PE classes.
Oh, you are kidding. I wasn't there then, but I can imagine.
Well, you know who I'm talking about.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
He had bought it in Boca Raton, but he left it near the yard sale boxes on the stage in the cafeteria. So anyway, I was the one who had to go try to get it back for him. Where were you the day the accidental streaker came on school property? When school was just about to begin?
I was at the front door saying to parents, "I am sorry that you will be late to work, but we are under lockdown. We do not know why, but nobody is safe leaving this building." And where were you?
Well, I was out probably towards my trailer, but I remember yelling at the DeKalb County policeman. He went that way around the front of the school, down toward the park. Oh, some wild times. But people kind of rolled with everything. Our parents and kids were great. They rolled, they understood that something was going on with him. Should we put in here, should we tell about the drunk driver that rammed into the side of the school?
The drunk driver?
Saturday night? Yeah.
Into the school.
Into the school.
Jamie, the school is up on a hill at the end of the road.
At a T
How did he
intersection,
get
yeah.
into the school?
Well, I guess it was a high-speed chase down Medlock Road and then right up the driveway. But Raylene's counselor's office did have to be renovated, and there was a lot of yellow tape around there on Monday morning.
Oh, boy.
Okay, let's get back to students. They're the things we want to remember. Okay. It's really fun to see where the Medlock alums end up. They're all over the world right now, literally. We have a fireman in Chicago, Logan Square fireman. We have a lot in California, big tech jobs. But the ones who you run into around here, it's fun. I was driving down North Decatur Road, and there in Scottsdale was the big plumbing company billboard. And there's Ian Carvey dressed up. They put the plumbers in tuxedos on the billboard. And it's just fun to get to see him. And Ian showed up where I was working in a retirement job. And he just walked in with his plumbing bag. Hey, Ms. A. It was just like we were back in 5th grade class. Oh, and Julia Falgood, right here at Neighborhood Church, was one of our Candler interns. And she was given that wonderful sermon the day she was leaving. And I was just thinking, she won the 3rd grade writing contest that I had to judge. And her story was the giraffe. But I didn't get distracted long. I did listen to her sermon.
Oh, and Janie, we cannot forget the Medlock PTA's dedication to environmental science.
Yeah, and the environmental activities, the Earth Day activities, that's how I first got into the school. I was volunteering to do recycled paper all day long before I was ever a teacher there. And they were just over the top. The programs, they brought Okefenokee Joe and the snakes. It was a little bit scary to me. Walter Reeves, the radio gardener, he came as the worm man to teach composting. We had a Native American powwow. And boy, our courtyard garden was just beautiful. I'll never forget my first graders lined up watching a mother bluebird who had nested in our boxes there. She was teaching the babies to fly, having them just fly up to the windowsill right below the classroom windows. She wasn't bothered by our presence at all. It was fun doing the gardening activities.
Oh, and Jamie, do you remember the pumpkins that grew out of the compost pile? And we could go out early in the fall, and every class could pick out their own pumpkin, label it, and then we could go out and watch it grow and then bring it in for Halloween. Oh, it was an amazing school.
Yeah, watching those little green pumpkins go to orange. And we had a math contest. They had to guess the weight of the pumpkin. And our largest one was 17 pounds.
Oh, my goodness.
And the 5th graders had to convert it to kilograms.
Better them than me.
Yeah. Oh, boy. I think we got so many stories, and we've gotten a good start on this. I think we're going to do okay. As the kids would say, we got this.
Memories like the corner of my mind.
Misty watercolor memories.
Oh, teachers, man. Teachers. Is there anybody here who cannot honestly say they aren't where they are because of just at least one teacher who saw them, who got them, who really, teachers. Thank you, Mrs. Scruggs, for your storytelling club that you put together. All right, our next act, wait a minute. I've just gotten word from the auction team. We are at $9,000. What was our goal tonight? $10,000. So speaking of teachers, who can do math? $1,000 is what we have left to raise. So speaking of math, everybody, welcome to this. So who can do math? $1,000 is what we have left to raise. So I'm going to give you a little tip. We have some extra items to auction off tonight. Are you ready? Yes. Okay. So we'll get back to that in a little bit. Welcome to the stage, Jean. Oh.
All right. So, I am Jean, and I am a math teacher and accidentally a math person. So, long story, I came to math by way of other skills that ended up meaning I was forced to teach it. But now I've fallen in love with it way more. The number one thing that people tell me, adults, when I say that I teach math is, oh, I could never. I'm not a math person. So raise your hand if that is your first reaction to thinking about math in school. Totally fair. So keep it up for a sec. Now, you're gonna put your hand down if you enjoy listening to music or seeing paintings or making the paintings yourself or any of those things. Moving your body in space, playing a sport, all of those things are ways that we embody the reality and the concepts of math in our everyday life. So not like your trig teacher when they lied and pretended that you're gonna use trig functions to cut a pizza. I have made that lie, it works. So formal mathematics is just a way of making all of that communication of those wide, vast experiences of the world a little bit more digestible so that we can analyze them, communicate them, describe them, figure out what's good about them, what's bad, etc. So in that, we're gonna learn some binary real quick. Binary code. So can I get my volunteers? All right, so if y'all would line up. Why binary? So if you didn't know, binary is what most of computers and logic and a lot of the systems we use run off of. Essentially, binary, BI, is 2. So instead of having the normal place value that we use every day, ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, you only have 2 options. Instead of going 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, you can do 0 and 1. So these cards, we have 0 and 1. And the thing is, you can make billions and billions of pieces of information with just teeny, teeny, tiny versions of these cards. Each of these is a bit, like in a computer. If I had 8 of them, that's a byte. And then you can start imagining what it means when you have gigabytes and megabytes and everything on your computer. That's how tiny they have to be. It's really bananas. So we're gonna start with, if y'all could start with your zeros. And if I wanna make the number 1, I just said, 1 is this side. How do I make the next number? Well, I can move to the next place value. Just like when you get to 9 and run out of symbols, I can make this a 0, and this one's a 2. So now this one is our 1's place, this one is our 2's place. And now I want to get to 3, and I know what 1 is, so I can flip that back over to 1. All right? But now I want to get to 4, and I just said this is 2, and this is 1, and there's no way for me to add my single 1 to my 2 and make a 4. So Janie and I are gonna flip back to 0. Rex is gonna show us the 4 place. All right, so just like your 1s, 10s, 100s, this time 1s, 2s, 4s. And last up, right, we could go through, add more and more and more and keep switching. Our last place value is 8. So if I wanted to show the number 10, let's all go to 0. Well, you're at 0, you're good, you're good. Thank you. All right, if we wanted to make 10, we would use our 8 place value and our 2. That's you. Yeah. So we'd have one group of 2, one group of 8. We've now made 10. So instead, we have 1010. So this is underlying the vast majority of technology that we interact with in our world, but also a way that we can describe poetry and art and all of the embodied things that you already innately, intuitively, or through trial and error and experience understand in yourself. Y'all, thank you so much. Can I get a quick round of applause? Yeah, thank you. I'll take it. So, just a couple of examples of what this means, right? Generations have been doing this math themselves for tens of thousands of years. So the Horus-I fractions, this picture is a really complicated encoding of information that could communicate ways to measure and count grains and liquids, primarily so you don't get, what's a better word? Scammed when you're at the market. The I Ching from China, which is typically described as fortune telling, but that doesn't really communicate how complex the combinatorics and binary in the system are. It's describing these vast, vast, vast predictions and understandings and wisdom over generations through smaller pieces of information. The Yoruba in Africa use Ifa, which is a system where you kind of throw some seeds on a plate. It's very complex, and I don't understand it, to be honest. It's over 256 different pages of combinations. Similarly, the Benin bronzes, we've got ancient Greek poetry, right? You have light, you have dark. You have on, you have off, like a light switch. All of our embroidery, our sewing. This right here is actually a jacquard loom, which is the entire reason we had an industrial revolution. Punch cards are wild. We also have player pianos, Morse code, probably the thing people are most comfortable with. And this is actually the inside of an elevator, because elevators, traditionally, all of the information of what floor to go to, when, and who to pick up is just a bunch of switches. Yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. And finally, we start getting to the modern era. Y'all remember dot matrix printers? Yeah, black dot or white. Put a dot or don't. This is actually what CDs look like. A very, very fun, lovely engineer taught me this week. It's just divots that are saying long, short, nothing. All right. Ooh. So, with that in mind, I really want you to think about long before computer scientists, physicists, mathematicians thought they were the coolest thing on earth by making these languages and symbols to describe things. You have already felt that the same way generations and generations have felt it in your bones. Math is just a way of describing the world you live in, and like binary, sometimes it can feel really confusing, it can feel intimidating, and it can feel scary, but now that you're a grown-up, I highly suggest that you try relearning this language. Give yourself a chance to be a math person, because sometimes it wasn't actually that hard. You were just like 7. All right. Thanks, y'all, so much.
Am I right or am I right? Or am I right? Am I right? 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 Oh my gosh. Okay. So, here's the thing, y'all. I really think we should meet our goal, right? Am I right? Okay. So, we have a second weekend at the farm now available for bidding. We're going to do this live auction style. Okay? Who is ready to open the bidding? What's our minimum bid on that farm? Do we know what, did anybody bid on that previously? Let me see, I'm checking the update here. Oh, Auntie's getting old. Huh? It started at 250? Do I hear 300? Can I get a 300? 300 for a weekend. 300 over here. 300 over here. Anybody gonna up the stakes? We are now, I just got a text. We are now 9360 for our total. So now we're at 9650. So let's get it going, y'all. Can I get a 350? Anybody get it? 350, 350, 350. Can I get a 375? 375. Can I get a 375 for a weekend? I hear there's biscuits and eggs involved in these weekends. Y'all, if I could do it myself, I would. I'm a broke artist. Oh, 375, 375. Can I get a 400? Can I get a 400? I mean, y'all, we are.
There's a dry pond out there.
Eggs are real. So at 400, that puts us with 93 something, right? That puts us at $9,700. We are just $300 short of our goal. So close. All right. Going once? Oh, I got a text. What does this text say? Oh, remind folks that we give away free space and keep the lights on. Thank you very much. Right? Okay. Think about all of these amazing groups that we've been seeing, hearing tonight, right? This is for the neighborhood, y'all. Do you remember the voting that took place? This is for democracy. Come on. Got to keep the lights on. You know what? I'm going to throw in. All right, well, let's close the bidding on that. A date with Miss Destiny. A date with Destiny. I will take you to dinner. I will tell you some stories. And I got some stories, y'all. Opening bid, $50. Oh, $50 here! $50 here. Can I get 60? Can I get a 60? $60. Date with me. Miss Destiny. Shantae. Oh, $60 over here. Can I get 70? Oh. Don't scratch your nose right now, friend, unless you're serious. Do you have a cute cousin? All right. We have a performer who's waiting in the wings. She should be waiting in the wings. So I don't want to keep her too much longer. So let's close that for now. We really appreciate all of your contributions. Who knows what could happen in the next little bit? We really, this has been so exciting. I love it so much. I love Neighborhood. I love you guys. And coming to the stage, the fabulous, the luminescent, the luscious, the oh so wonderful Brielle.
You wanted to turn a no-talent ox into a star because you like doing things the hard way. Why, if I had the chances you had, there wouldn't be a stage big enough. There wouldn't be lights bright enough. Here she is, boys. Here she is, world. Here's Rose. you ain't. And boys, I've got it. You like it? Well, I got it. Some people's got it and makes it pay. Some people can't even give it away. Well, this people's got it and this people's spreading it around. You either have it or you had it. Hello, everybody. My name's Rose. What's yours? How do you like them egg rolls, Mr. Goldstone? Hold your hats and hallelujah, mama's gonna show it to you. Ready or not, here comes Mama. Mama's talking loud, Mama's doing fine, Mama's got the stuff, Mama's feeling hot, Mama's on the move, Mama's all alone, Mama doesn't care, Mama's gotta go. Mama's got the stuff, Mama's on the go, Mama's gotta move, Mama's gotta let go. Why did I do it? What did it get me? Give him love and what does it get you? What does it get you? One quick look, 'cause each of them leaves you. They take bows and you're batting 0. What did it get me? Dreamed it for you, June. It wasn't for me, Herbie. And if it wasn't for me, then where would you be, Miss Gypsy Rose Lee? Someone tell me, when is it my turn? Don't I get a dream for myself? Starting now, it's gonna be my turn. Gangway world, get off of my runway. Starting now, I bat 1,000. This time I'll be taking the miles. Everything's coming up rose. Everything's coming up roses. Everything's coming up roses. This time for me. For me. For me. For me. For me.
Oh my goodness gracious, that was amazing! Amaze, amaze, amaze! Join with me, amaze, amaze, amaze! Oh, and speaking of amazing, we've had another last minute addition. Hopefully this will help us push over the edge. Jack of Diamonds has donated 2 tickets to the Monster Show for Monsters. So these are worth $20 each, so $40 total. So let's do opening bid of $40. All right, so, we got a bid back here, $40, $40. Oh, $50. Can I get a 60? Can I get a $60? Come on, y'all, we're so close, $60. Can I get a 60? Oh, $60 over here, $60 over here. Can I get a 70, 65? 65? Oh, $65. Can I get a 70? 70? Oh. 70. Oh, $70. Oh. Can I get a 75? 75. Oh, 75 over here. Oh. What's going to happen? While we're doing this moment of discernment, I'm going to invite all of the performers who know what's about to happen to join me up here on the stage. What was our last bid? $75. Going once? Going twice? All right, thank you very much to the $75 bidder. All right, somebody take this from me. Thanks. Okay, all right. So we have some very special people. Oh, you don't need that. Yep, thank you. To thank for this amazing opportunity tonight. Rachel and Whitney have worked their butts off. Come on out here. Come on out here. As well as Esther and Maggie, all of our staff at Neighborhood, thank you for making this happen. Yes. Our incredible performers tonight, thank you so much for making this. And some of you are aware that our incredibly luminous leader, Andy, is starting a new job tomorrow. She's going to be with us for another month, but her her big job, new thing starts tomorrow. So we are going to have a finale and sing for you a song, "We Are Family," just to let you know how much we're going to miss you. So you can come sing with us if you want, but it's karaoke, so you know that's your favorite thing. So hit it, Val.
As we walk on by, and we fly just like birds of a feather. I won't tell no lie. All of the people around us, they say, can we be that close? We're giving love in a fairy dose. We are family. I got all my sisters and me. We are family. Get up, everybody, and sing. We are family. I got all my sisters with me. We are family. Get up, everybody, and sing.
To be clear, we are going to have a more formal celebration of Andy. I think we're looking at June 20th or 28th. Yes. So look for more information about that. We're going to have a great big party in her honor. We're really looking forward to that. But we just kind of wanted to have this moment to say thank you for all you've done. Like, we couldn't have had a talent show if it wasn't for your talent bringing this all together. So thank you. And thank you all for coming out and shining on. Have a wonderful night. Travel safe. Please take your auction items with you. It helps so much if you do. Huh? Oh, okay, 3 minutes. I think, I don't know if we actually quite made the goal, but that's okay, because, like, in 3 minutes, let's do it. 3 minutes, let's go. Yes. I mean, $5, it's like one less trip to Starbucks, right? Let me go find out.
So